send help. What was I thinking? I don't know what is wrong with me, but this happens every single time. Basically, I had a baby. I am not looking at this text again. Seriously, Amazon, what the hell is going on with this? Good morning. I've been kind of waking up earlier these days just because it's summer and it's warm and there's light on all the time. And I thought I should just start writing more in the morning. So that's what I'm doing before my day job. I'm just gonna do a writing session on the new draft that I'm working on. Yeah. My brain cells are not awake yet, but we'll see. We'll see. I also have some coffee, so that should help. So let's write some words. Okay, and as for the proofreading, I am trying to figure out a plan as to how best to approach this because I really want to get through this as quickly as possible. So I'm thinking all of these tabs, all of the blue tabs are all the German words and sentences that I have already gotten proofread by someone. However, this was quite a while ago, like a few years ago. And I'm sure some of it has changed or maybe I have new ones, so I just want to make extra sure. So I'll do it again. I'll ask someone that I know to proofread the German. However, that means I think I have to make a document and just write down all of these blue tabs in a document just to make it easier for them. Then they can go through that and they'll have those corrections or, you know, if everything is okay. Great. And then I have the yellow tabs, which I want to talk to a friend of mine about. And I think that is everything. There's a couple of things that I remember I wrote down where I would like to do a bit of research on, but I think I'll handle those as they come in, as I go through the book, I mean. Once I handle the tabs, then I think I can just jump straight into the document and make the corrections. And it should be a fairly quick thing, but of course some things I might need a little bit of extra thinking or research on, but hopefully it should be pretty quick. Hopefully. So I think today I will just start with writing down all the German phrases into a separate Google Docs, and that should be a good start, I think. Oh my lord, my hairs. Just ignore. So I'm done with the German proofread. My friend was really fast and looked through it and everything seems fine. So that is done, which is good. Now I have to do the other thing, yeah. And then after that, I can start actually making changes in the document. Hopefully as soon as possible, but I still need to make another file with some questions that I have for my other friend. So I need to do that first. So I started working on the final edits, trying to make the final changes that I wrote down in the book, and I already have a headache and I'm just literally at the first page and I've already spent an hour. The problem is I keep getting ideas for very, very small changes that probably really don't matter. Because it's like the last time I really want to pass through this book, I feel like if I feel like it's a good idea, I'm like, oh, I should do that. That makes more sense. And I had this epiphany with something on the first page that makes total sense and I have no idea why. I have not thought about this until just now. However, it's not just something where I can just replace a word. I actually have to figure out what the best way to say it is. And that is taking some time and I already have a headache. I've also written a bunch this morning for my other draft and it's just, I'm literally on the first page of this book and I'm already spending way too much time on these final edits. Send help. Hello from the greenhouse. Yesterday I managed to do a whopping first chapter, but today I want to do more. What I've been doing is I've been marking the pages that I've kind of went through and edited with just a little dot there, just to kind of know where I'm at. And then I'm just editing in Microsoft Word, and I'm also using the Pro Writing Aid extension just to help me catch any of the small things that there could be. But thankfully at this point there really isn't much. It's just about slight small preferences and very, very small errors that I found as I went through it, so that's nice. So I'm on chapter 2 now and I hope to do more than just a chapter today, but let's see. It's also starting to rain. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's like a nice ambience in here. See, sometimes the problem is I can't understand the note that I made. Like I don't understand what it means. Like I have this note here and I think it says leg here. I don't understand what that means though. What was I trying to say with that? So a lot of this is like spending time trying to figure out what past me meant, because apparently my notes are not detailed or obvious enough sometimes. Also, something I'm doing a lot is Googling different words where I'm not sure if I use the correct British terminology or the American terminology. Some of this was caught by my copy editor. Sometimes I just want to double check certain things. So right now I'm Googling chaise longue and how you correctly spell it in British English and making sure I have the right version. Yes, it is the British version. It just sounds weird. Well, I guess because it's French. Leg here? What was I thinking? Oh my god. Oh my god, I figured it out. I really need to make these notes a little more detailed. I figured out what this means. Right, but now I have to actually think about the sentence that I want to add here. So, story of my life is that I constantly underestimate how long certain tasks will take, especially writing related tasks, because I think, oh, this is easy, this is not gonna take any time at all. And then it does. And not only that, life also always finds a way to get in the way. Do you know what I mean? And so not only does the task take a lot longer than I initially think, but also then life just happens and then the process just gets longer and longer. Long story short, I'm only at chapter 6. I'm 1 page from finishing chapter 6, finishing proofreading chapter 6. But I mean, I also did spend the entirety of July mainly writing my other draft, so that's on me, because that's something I put on myself. So as you can see, this is how far I have gotten in this book, proofreading chapter 6. I need to get going. I thought, why this always happens. It's always right at the end of finishing something, and it's happening again with my other draft. I'm literally 3 chapters away from finishing that draft, and I've just been stalling and just taking forever. I don't know what is wrong with me, but this happens every single time. I'm just close to finishing something, and then it just takes so long until I just kick myself for taking so long, and then I finish it. So this is what I need to do right now in order to finish this goddamn proofreading. I am so close. I think it's partly like nerves, I guess, because I'm so close to finishing this and it's like the last, pass before I'm ready to publish this, that I guess I feel a little bit of nerve. So unconsciously maybe I'm like procrastinating because I'm nervous that it's done and that it's almost ready, you know what I mean, to go out there in the world. And like, that's so stupid. I should just do it. I'm gonna do it. Hello! It's been a while since I filmed one of these, but this morning I thought, let's just get back to it and film a clip because I just hit my monitor, but I'm also done with, finally, I'm done with proofreading the book. I went over everything. It took a lot longer as usual than I thought because I just kept finding things and I kept getting ideas for little things to improve that no one but me will care about, but I just couldn't ignore it once I got the idea. I guess also a little update for why it's been some time since I filmed one of these clips or I've worked on this book. Basically, I had a baby. Yeah, it's not really something I want to get too into on this channel, but yeah, and the end of pregnancy and the first few months of the baby's life were crazy, as you can imagine. But finally, I feel a bit more like myself. So I started working again on this book. I'm still on maternity leave, but it's just been it's been wild. So yeah, but I started working again and I finished the text. Well, I finished the story, so proofreading the entire story. And so today, actually, what I want to do is work on the other texts, like the front and back matter. So all the extra pages, like copyright, author bio, acknowledgements, thank you note, things like that. That you just kind of have to have there, but I still need to proofread those, and in some cases write them, like a dedication. I don't have that. Acknowledgements, I don't have that. So those things I need to write. So that's what we're working on today, but it's getting very close. It's getting very close, so I'm excited. I want to just quickly show like how this proof looks like now, because it is absolutely destroyed with markings. Alrighty, so copy proofreading. Baby brain. I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, I'm done. I'm done with all the interior stuff. I did a few more tweaks to some of the interior design elements I needed. They're all digital, so I can't actually show you anything proper, I don't think. And some of the stuff I'm not sure how they turned out because I need to see them in the proof copy. And so I wrote my first ever acknowledgements. That was fun. Yeah, I wrote dedication, I fixed the copyright page, I wrote like a newsletter sign up page. I rewrote my author bio because I wanted to change a couple things, and yeah, that sort of stuff. And then there was one element in the actual book, like I have some actual graphical elements in the book for some of the clues that are in the book. So there's like an actual image that you can also look at while you read the text, which I think is fun. But there was one more I needed to make. I needed to draw it myself, and so I did that in Procreate. So then I put everything in vellum. But I need to see it in actual print form to see if I got everything right and if there's anything else I need to fix. However, there's one more thing I need to do before I can order a proof copy, and it's kind of a silly thing, but I need a new author photo because the one I keep using is like a super old still from a video. And it just doesn't look very professional, and I want an actual, like author photo of myself to put in my actual books. And I don't have, and it's a hassle to set up like a whole photo shoot, and I have to dress up and put makeup on, and I have a baby. She's not here right now, but it's quite a hassle to set up a whole photo shoot right now. So I've been putting it off, but that's the one last thing I need before I can finalize the file, and then upload it to KDP, and then get myself a proof copy just so I can double check. I'm not going to edit anymore. This is done. It's done. The editing is done. I'm never looking at it again unless someone points out like an egregious, is that the word? Terrible typo or something. Then I can look at it again and fix it. But otherwise, I am not looking at this text again, ever. Like, ever. I'm so sick. I know that sounds, I love this book so much. It is my book baby. Now I have an actual baby, but this is my book baby. I love it so much, but I am so beyond over working on this book. It needs to be published, and I need to focus on the sequel. I am not editing this again. This is a vow to myself, because if I look at it again, I will find things to edit. Like it does not end. It never ends. Unless I stop myself or someone physically stops me. So yeah, but I do need an author photo to have in the back of my book. Then I can order a proof copy, make sure everything is good. And then I can set it up for publication and pre-order. That's crazy. I've also been working bits on my website because I need to update that, but that's not really relevant for this vlog. But I will wait until I have the author photo and I have the new proof copy to end this vlog, so I can show you the little bits of the graphic stuff I changed as well, because I think that's interesting, and I don't think everyone has that. Like, everyone works on those kinds of graphical elements as an author. I also like to illustrate and work on the graphical stuff, and so I want to see it, and I want to make sure it's good. So, but I don't think I can do the photo shoot today because my baby is napping. I have her on my monitor, so I keep looking at this, but she's gonna wake up soon. So I don't have time now. Maybe the next nap. Maybe. I'm not hopeful that it's gonna happen today, but I have to do it one of these days, because that is the last thing, and then I can also film like cover reveal and like pre-order stuff, information stuff. There's so much stuff. Anyway, I'm gonna try to write a little bit on the sequel today instead. That's a plan, yes. Okay, I'll go do that. Bye. So a bit of an Amazon rant, I should say. I can't order this proof. I keep having the same issue I mentioned at some point in my video, that whenever I order a proof copy, it says it can't be delivered to my location, which is not true. It's just that particular link that they send me is broken, so I can't check out with that particular listing. But what usually happens is if I wait like 24 hours or something and I create a new link to check out, then by that time the changes I made have finished processing or something, and then I can actually check out of my Amazon basket. But I've been trying now for like 3 days, I think, to get a new link every 24 hours, and I am still not able to check out. And this is really frustrating because I don't actually know what the issue is, and I've tried to contact customer support. They've not been helpful, and it's a really weird issue that I'm having. But it's really frustrating because I'm just waiting to be able to buy my own proof copy of my own book and have it actually ship to where I live, which is definitely possible. I've just done it with one of my other books like a couple weeks ago, but this is just something that happens every time, especially when I make a lot of changes to the listing in my account, which I have been doing because I've been finalizing everything. It just doesn't want to process correctly, so I can't order it. So that's where we're at right now. I'm just waiting every day in the hopes that I can actually buy my own proof copy of my own book. Amazon, why? Seriously, Amazon, what the hell is going on with this? I really wish I had an answer to how to go around this, because this is really frustrating. Like, thank goodness I'm not on an actual deadline, because if I was and I needed this proof copy to get to me before I could release it, like on a specific date, this would ruin everything. Yeah, that's where we're at. Right. So I think I'm done. I think I'm done with all the changes I wanted to make. I made some small changes to the cover, but I'm waiting for the proof copy. I ordered another proof copy. Hopefully the last proof copy. Well, probably never say never, because if I'm going with Ingram Spark, then I'll have to order a proof copy from there as well. So anyway, I have ordered another proof copy to check the changes that I made, specifically the graphical changes, because I changed some of the illustrations inside the book and also on the cover. So very small things. I removed this ribbon that says a novel because I don't think I need it. Changed the series title here. I changed the tagline here. The biggest thing is the spine. I changed the way this looks because I wasn't pretty happy with how. Can you see this? Okay, my brain is broken right now looking in the viewfinder. But anyway, I changed how the spine looks. I'll show you when I get the actual final proof copy. Question mark. I also changed the back a bit, so I changed some of the text. I redid the blurb because this one was an old blurb I didn't look at for a long time, and I changed it a bit. And I think that's pretty much it. And just like inside stuff, like I said, acknowledgements, dedication, copyright page, that kind of stuff. But I've ordered a proof copy, and so I'm waiting for that to show up. Yeah, so I think with proofreading, that is that, but I will make a final clip when I actually get the proof copy and unbox it and show you what it looks like. But I'll also probably make a separate unboxing video for it. But anyway, I'll combine it somehow. yes. And then, it's not over, it's never over. Well, I have to publish it, so I have the entire process of uploading it to KDP, or changing the listing, because I already have it on KDP, but like, you know, properly updating the listing on KDP and selecting a release date for it, making the pre-order live, and then marketing. Oh, what fun marketing. That I'm so looking forward to that. Yeah, that's gonna be so fun. But I have to do it. It has to be done. Anyway, yeah, that is, I'm chaos. It's chaos. It's chaos over here. It's chaos. My life is chaos, but it's great. It's great. I think I've had so much coffee, but I need coffee because baby needs me to be awake, to take care of the baby. So yeah, I'll go do some other stuff now. Probably work on the sequel while the nap is still going on. I need to calm down. Right, yeah, see you, bye. So guys, my proof is here. I just unboxed it on camera, and I'll have another video up on my channel with like the full unboxing, but just to show you guys in this vlog as well, the final proof copy for my debut novel, Hunting Vienna, out November 6th, pre-order links down in the description, has arrived, and look at it. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. And the spine, I think that's how you see it. Yeah, I think this has to be how you see it. And the back. There's a few things that have changed, and I'll go a bit more detail maybe in a different video, but the spine was the bigger thing that changed. I'll just show you like the difference between the old spine and the new spine, right? The new spine is also a tiny bit thicker, has I think 10 or 15 extra pages, including back matter and front matter, so it's tiny bit thicker. Yeah, I think I could even do the name here a little bit bigger, but you know, I'll just have to figure that out. But that's sort of, yeah, what it looks like. And then differences between, again, this is a different finish. So this is matte, this is, sorry, the other way around. This is glossy, this is matte, obviously, because this one reflects, this one doesn't. I'll also make a separate video looking into the differences between the two, because I'm still not really decided which one I prefer, because, yeah, in person, it looks different. I don't know how well it picks up on camera, but they feel very different, like different, I don't know how to explain it, different feel of books. And I'm still undecided which one I prefer, but I'll have to, you know, live with this a little bit more and then figure out which one I like more. But it turned out like the inside, guys, the inside is perfect. I mean, if you've seen these vlogs, you'll know how much I stressed over all the small details, and, you know, obviously the proofreading and editing. Like the text is, I'm not going to touch the text anymore. The text is perfect, right? But like all the small little formatting details and design details, and it looks beautiful. I'll just give you like a quick sneak peek. So that's one title page. I have another title page, which turned out so good, and I have an actual dedication. And guys, at the back, okay, so I have a new like author photo that I took, which I'm happy with the way that turned out. And then I have actual acknowledgements that I had to write. Oh my gosh. And then, yeah, there's like, so first chapter, you know, formatting looks the same. Another thing I did, which I mentioned, was I added a lot more spacing in the gutter. So the gutter, so like the space between, you know, the crease and the text is bigger now, so it's easier to read, as well as the spacing here is easier to read. And then the other thing was this scene break that I was stressing over. turned out really good. I'm very, very happy with the way it turned out right now. And all the graphical elements inside as well. They turned out so good. It looks so good. It looks like an actual book. It is an actual book, but I don't know. When you're so used to seeing it on a computer for so long, and obviously I've had proof copies of it before, but every kind of new thing you add or change you make, you're always like, I don't know how it's actually going to look in person. So when you actually see it, it's very exciting. But yeah, this is like, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Yes, so I think I will end this vlog here. Handsingdena, debut novel, coming out November 6th. I'm so freaking excited. Pre-order available right now for paperback and ebook. Regardless of what you want to read, it, you know, just links in the description. I'm so excited. All right. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time in a new video. Bye.